Welcome to Marianne's Alaska Kitchen. I'm Marianne, and today I'm going to be making a perfect omelet in the French style, which is the perfect, easiest way, and you're really going to enjoy doing this. It's going to make omelets seem easy, which is great. So let's get cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my ingredients that are going to go on the inside. So what I've got here is a couple of tablespoons of diced onion. I've got some sausage and a cherry pepper that's been pickled. And then I've also got 2 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to chop these up. I'm going to put them into my pan with just a little bit of oil, not much, because this is going to be the filling. And I'm just going to get it cooked and warmed through. So in goes my sausage. In goes my onions. Chop up this cherry pepper here really quick. And you could use a fresh green or red or yellow, orange pepper. These just have a little bit of vinegar in them and they kind of kick the flavor up a notch. So I'm going to pop those in. Because it has sausage, I'm not going to add salt and pepper into it. And then I will put a little bit into the eggs, so the filling doesn't need any. And when the onions are cooked, I'll add the garlic so it doesn't burn. Got a couple of leave behind peppers. And I'll be back when this is all cooked. So my onions have softened. I'm going to add in my garlic and turn the heat down to low. And let those get fragrant. And then that's the filling done. And then in my pan here, I've got about a half a tablespoon of butter, 1.5 teaspoons of butter. I'm going to turn that on to low. And that's the method on this, is a lot of us are used to making omelets with our ingredients kind of, we want to hurry up. We're Americans. We're always in a rush. But in this case, you really, and it doesn't take that long, but we're really wanting to take our time with this, so you don't have brown anywhere on your omelet. So I'm going to let that heat up. 2 eggs per omelet. And I have tried making omelets with like a whole bunch of eggs and making them giant with tons of filling, and it never works out and they always break. So stick to the 2, make one for everyone, and just deal with the fact that you have to keep stopping and starting. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of cream. And I'm going to whisk that up with a fork. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to the eggs. Eggs always need a little seasoning. And then I'm going to whisk them up. And I'm going to pour that into my low heat skillet. And what makes this different, and this is the French technique, is that rather than doing like a swirl and pushing the sides in, you're actually going to treat this like a scrambled egg. So And I know it sounds horrible and like it's not gonna work, which that's how I felt about it at first. I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is gonna end up falling apart, but it doesn't. It's perfect. So we just keep pulling those in, and because it's on low, I've got it on like 2.5 on my stove, which is kind of medium low. It's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna keep pulling those curds. When I see them forming on the sides or in the middle, I'm gonna pull them in. And like I said, you're gonna treat these like scrambled eggs until they're just about done. You can see there's some curds forming here. It's beautiful. And it's so much easier than trying to pull that wet egg out to the side and get it to go under. It just really is. And you don't get any brown, which I'd always feel like I failed on an omelet when I'd end up with brown on it. So you just don't end up with that. It's perfect. Get that curd off the sides and join it with your scramble. This is definitely the way to do it. And I'm going to show you this whole thing. We're not going to edit this because I need you to see, like, it really doesn't take that long, but the whole process of when you start seeing these thicker curds and more curds, you still just keep scrambling. Keep on pulling the sides in. Scrambling, and we're at the state now where we've still got some wet, but most of it is curd, that we're gonna press it down. And like I said, it looks like no, this isn't gonna work, but it's so gonna work. So you just flatten that out with your spatula, get it into basically a circular shape. Fill in any gaps that you have. And this is literally perfect. And now I'm going to put my toppings in, or my middle in actually. Almost did that in the wrong order. Put your cheese down first. And that's a little too much cheese. Don't overpack. And our meat, onion, garlic, and cherry pepper mixture. I'm going to sprinkle a little dill on the inside of the egg. And then you just flip. Look how beautiful that is. It's literally perfect. And then I'm going to grab my plate. And keep flipping and keep flipping. And then this might take a little expertise, but not much. And because this egg is soft and perfect, you can push in the sides, and gorgeous, perfect, no brown on it omelet. And so easy to make. And sprinkle that with a little fresh cilantro. Okay, maybe quite a bit of fresh cilantro. And we are done. Breakfast is served. There we go. And here we go with the taste test. It's so beautiful. That's just a perfect looking omelet.
Yeah, it is.
And it is perfectly cooked.
Very good.
So thank you for visiting with Mary Ann's Alaska Kitchen. Hit subscribe, like, leave us a comment. We'd love to talk back with you. And y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time.